Yo, what's going on everybody? Sri Kanasa here. So the top product review hacks that you can implement right away to increase your sales. Now, it's no lie that reviews are literally one of the most important things you can add to your product pages to increase sales. A lot of people obviously know that reviews are the first thing customers look at before even deciding whether to trust you or the product, or even go ahead and click the add to cart button to move on to the next step. But there's a lot of things a lot of people actually don't know about importing the reviews, and they often import reviews incorrectly, which actually causes them to lose up to 50% of their sales in total. And these things which I'm about to reveal in this video seem very simple and straightforward, but people fail to do this, and because of this you often lack the sales that you want on your Shopify store. So in order to prevent losing any types of sales and continue growing your Shopify dropshipping store, you're going to want to watch this video until the end. But exactly what should you be doing and how should you be adding these reviews the correct way so that you don't lose sales? Well, let's just jump right into it. So before I actually reveal the exact steps and strategy for importing reviews the right way, there's one thing you're going to want to do, and that is quickly destroy that like button down below, because I know you're going to love this video. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel to watch videos just like these ones. But before actually talking about the hacks, again, I want to talk about exactly why should you be even thinking about reviews as much. Why are they even important to us as dropshippers or Shopify store owners in the first place? Well, one thing you want to understand is without reviews, conversion rate can be cut by up to 50%. Meaning, just to give you guys a real world example, if your conversion rate currently is 2% on average for your Shopify store, and today you decide to just delete your review app and not have any reviews for your stores, tomorrow and the days that are to come, you can be expecting around a 1% conversion rate on average. Now, of course, with conversion rate, there's a lot of other things that come into play as well, but in general, a lot of the weight is carried by the reviews that you have for the products. In fact, in my own experience, since I've been doing e-commerce, I've gotten a lot of questions from customers through emails or SMS that they wanted to purchase a specific product from my store but kind of backed out because they saw 0 reviews for that product. So that kind of gives you an idea of how important reviews are for the product. But in addition to that, you want to understand that a lot of the review apps you do plan to use for Shopify, such as Loox, Ali Reviews, etc., if you configure them correctly, they can actually push these reviews onto the Google searches. Now, what do I mean by this exactly? Oftentimes, you'll notice that a lot of the Google searches actually have reviews displayed below them, or some of the specific Google searches actually rank above compared to the others. And while SEO is a big part on where you rank with Google, these reviews actually make a big difference as well. Because when you have these external reviews outlining a specific product, maybe talking about some of its features or basically introducing some SEO optimized keywords within the review section as well, and when Google is crawling through your product page and notices that, it can actually bump your Google search organically up a few points. This means that instead of ranking number 5 on Google, you could be ranking a number 2 or number 3. And reviews really help with that tremendously. But not only that, it also increases your chances of actually having somebody come onto your store organically, because there's a higher chance of just clicks in general due to the review visibility, meaning these reviews then become available on these Google searches for people to see, and that's of course going to increase your click-through rate for your specific links organically. But there's a lot more benefits than just getting free traffic and getting free sales from that free traffic. Another benefit is that more reviews actually increases your chances of sales, and it doesn't matter whether you're using Google ads or Facebook ads. If you have more reviews and these reviews are real, outlining some features about the product, then you can arguably see a little bit of an increase in sales compared to somebody else who does not have any reviews, or the reviews are just blank 5-star reviews. Because in today's world, especially 2020 and onwards, people are kind of getting accustomed to the online shopping world. They kind of know what's real and what's not real. That's one big reason why timers, if you use them, are just extinct at this point, because people have just caught on to the timer stuff and they know how fake those are. That's the same thing with all these fake reviews, where the reviews just show up blank without any text and just 5 stars. People are catching up onto that stuff and know that that can easily be fake, so they're much more likely to not trust you if you just do that. But rather, you want to kind of be more strategic about the kind of reviews that you have. First of all, you want to understand that reviews basically increase the trust that your customer has in your product as well as your website. In essence, what I'm saying is that a specific review on your store could make or break the customer's mind as to whether they want to buy from you or not. But in addition, you want to understand that reviews can actually answer major questions people have in their heads about the product. And especially if you import these reviews directly from AliExpress, a lot of the shoppers on AliExpress often do include a lot of extra details about the specific product and can talk about some things about the product which a potential customer who's on your website at this moment may have questions about. So if they directly see the answer for their question within the reviews, they're 10 times more likely to buy from you, which is why reviews, especially good reviews, are so important to have on just about any Shopify store. And it doesn't really matter whether you're using AliExpress or something else. But now that we've kind of got that out of the way as to why reviews are even important, let's talk about the exact hacks that you can use to basically boost your sales with reviews and basically have the correct reviews on your store with the correct strategy. So hack number one is very, very simple, and that is importing multiple negative reviews. Now hold on before you exit out of this video and say,
is this guy high or something? What is he talking about? Negative reviews? That's gonna ruin my score. I'm not gonna get any scales. Unsubscribe, dislike.
In my own experience from when I've been doing e-commerce, I've consistently seen that having multiple negative reviews is actually a very, very positive thing, and I will explain why right now. First of all, you want to understand that when a specific product has all 5-star reviews, if it has 100 reviews or 10 reviews even, and all of them are 5 stars, a customer is more likely to think that you are a fraud and that specific product has fake reviews, compared to another product on your store where it has 10 reviews in total, 7 are 5-star, 2 are 4-star, and then 1 is a 1-star review. This kind of actually makes the product and the reviews associated with that product much more believable for a normal person, and they are much more likely to carry on with their purchase. A lot of people think that these negative reviews harm your chances of getting sales, and that could not be more further away from the truth. In fact, the only thing that negative reviews have done for me personally is that they've increased my chances of getting sales, and I've actually gotten more and more sales. If you guys watch my previous videos, you know that I released a video where I showcased a store where I was doing $10,000 roughly every single day. And on that specific store, actually every single product at least has the following amounts of reviews. So first of all, I like to always make my reviews very, very random, but here is the general layout. So usually I'll have 10 reviews. I'll usually have about 60 to 70% be 5-star reviews. And then some of those 10 reviews could be 4 stars, followed by 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star, and so forth. So for instance, this is kind of an example with a product which say has about 50 reviews. In that product with around 50 reviews, I'll have maybe 30 to 35 5-star reviews. 4 stars, I'll maybe have 2 to 5 in there. 3 stars, I'll have 1 to 3 in there. 2 star, a little bit lower, 1 to 2, and then 1 star, 1 to 2. Again, these numbers are going to differentiate based on how many reviews you're importing. If you're, of course, importing a million reviews for a product, you want to increase these numbers to make it more believable. But in general, this is the kind of layout I follow based on the number of reviews I have. 60 to 70% of the reviews will be 5 stars, and then the rest will be following this specific layout right over here. And I like to keep my reviews between 4 stars to 1 stars as well. I just don't like to do 5 stars followed by 4 star and that's it, because you want to have some kind of variability within your reviews. You want to give an overall good example and an overall good picture of your product. If we refer to Amazon, we can see that about every single product on Amazon has a large variety of reviews with varying stars, meaning one product could have 5 star followed by 4 star, 3 star, 2 star, and so forth. It's not just a specific product just filled with 5-star reviews, because again, that is not the best way to be doing Shopify in 2020 and onwards. And the main reason why I believe that you should have multiple reviews and not just positive reviews is because having multiple negative reviews actually increases customer trust within the product and within the store as well, because they believe that the store is actually real people shop on the store and they have varying different experiences with the store, because in reality, everybody knows that not every single person that shops with you is going to have 100% satisfactory results. So keeping that in mind, we kind of want to diversify our reviews and have more of these different number of reviews. But in addition, this kind of makes your overall review section seem very, very real compared to a review section for a product with just all 5-star reviews, and there's only 100 reviews with all 5 star. Of course, that's not really believable even for a normal person, so this makes it much, much more believable. So that's hack number 1 to be boosting your sales. Now, hack number 2 is again very, very simple, and this is kind of editing the negative reviews to contain important information on the product. So a lot of negative reviews, especially if you import from AliExpress, you'll see that they have no text or images for the review. It's just a 1-star review or a 2-star. So normally what I like to do when the text is blank for those kinds of reviews is I like to go on Amazon, search up the product that's the same as mine or something similar, look at the 1-star or 2-star reviews on Amazon, and just copy and paste that specific review onto my store. Because in my experience, I've noticed Amazon customers really make a detailed post about their experience with the product. They can literally outline the smallest thing about a product and point it out within the review, which is what makes that review so valuable. And as I mentioned earlier, pointing out these kind of cons with the product can really help a customer, a potential customer at least, get a better idea of the product as a whole and can understand whether they want to buy from you or not. And in most cases, they will want to buy because the outlined stuff within the negative review is often not too big of a deal for the customer to actually not buy from you. So they will in fact buy from you just because of the trustworthy review that they read and because of how detailed it was. But you need to be importing the correct amount of reviews, because if every single product has the same amount of reviews, again, that's a big red flag to the people that are on your website at the moment. So hack number 3 is import random reviews per product. With Loox, you have the ability of either importing 20 reviews or 100 reviews. I personally choose the 20 option, but I reject majority of the reviews per product, and I like to diversify the amount of reviews I have per product. Meaning, if one product I import only 7 reviews, another one I'll import 9, another one I'll import only 1 or 2. So as you can see, I like to diversify the amount of reviews I have per product as well, because again, if every single product on your store has 20 reviews, that's a big red flag to the potential customers as well, and they can really sense whether that is truthful or not. But in addition, what I've noticed is that odd number of reviews actually work the best. There's a big study done on odd numbers. You can kind of check this out on Google if you want to, but it's been found that usually odd numbers do much better of converting rather than even numbers. So that's why I like to kind of import odd number of reviews. That could be 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. So you want to kind of be doing the same when it comes to reviews. Just import a random number of reviews, but make sure that they're odd. But again, kind of vary this. Some products have even number and some products have odd. Don't just do one thing as mentioned before. But these are the 3 major hacks as to what I use to kind of boost my sales with the reviews. Again, these specific hacks not a lot of people know about, or the people that know about this don't really want to implement them, but I can guarantee you that if you implement them thoroughly for the next product imports that you do, and you consistently do this, you will notice a big change in the conversion rate as well as the sales. But as always, if you found any type of value in this video, smash that like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.